Hello, everyone. This is the Free American Press with your host, Alexander Horat. I'm saddened to report, but about 1/20th of the entire United States force is in Europe, over 100,000 military personnel. But before I get into it, you could please subscribe to the channel and leave a like on the video. That'll be really appreciated. So the drums of war are beating right now. We have 100,000 people, troops armed with guns and weapons and warheads in Europe. And that's, bigger than an entire large city. Uh, there are 100,000 U.S. troops in Europe, the first time since 2005, garrison in its colonies. So this is crazy. We have over 100,000, troops in Europe, but we don't even have any troops on our border at all, guarding our own border and basically not allowing the invasion into the United States of these, illegal aliens. And that's basically what's going on. Anybody can come into the United States, communists, fascists, anyone, and basically go through the borders unprotected. So we have all these troops over in Europe right now. Not hardly any is protecting our border, doing nothing to basically, stop the flow of a massive invasion into the United States. So it's completely crazy that we're sending all these troops to Europe and heightening the tensions. At the same time, we're sending all these troops. We're also sending, tons and tons of weapons to Ukraine so they can basically fight, Russia with actually superior weapons. And that's actually why, the Russians are having a little bit of a hard time taking over Ukraine because we sent such good weapons and, even better technology than Russia has in a lot of instances. And basically, what we're just doing is we're heightening pretty much, tensions in Europe. And I don't think Russia's going to back down because if Putin backs down from this war now, after going so long with it, I think he's essentially going to commit political suicide. So we'll definitely see what happens. It's definitely crazy what's going on, sending that many troops to the United States that the people of the United States have to pay for through our taxes for the military industrial complex machine. And we're paying all this money for having them in Europe. And we're not, there's thousands, tens of thousands of homeless here in the United States that are dying on the streets, and none of that money's going to them. You'd think Democrats could find even a better use of the money with basically sending all these troops. Cost millions and millions, probably billions, to have all these troops in Europe right now. Completely crazy. It's just wanting to start another war that will be extremely costly, but it will be very good for weapon manufacturers and the oil producers and these monopolies. Uh, be very good for the government because they will be able to basically take more control over your life and my life through martial law. So all I can say is no war, USA. It's time for freedom. It's time for the people. Instead of having these wars with these petty dictators, they want us to have these wars instead of having them choose the battles. Let's choose the battles. Let's say it's time for freedom. It's time for corrupt government to go away. And let's do that. And let's worry about taking back our freedoms here in the United States before we try to run and basically start a nuclear war with Europe and World War III, because Europe is a hotbed, as we all know. It always has been, with all the little countries, vying for power in the region, bigger countries. So it's crazy. And I just wanted to report on that. And if you'd like to support what I'm doing with the Free American Press, I started a PayPal fundraiser. By donating, you're helping me continue getting the word out on how our freedoms are being taken away and how we can stop that. I really thank you for your support in doing that. And a big thank you to Carl Rice for donating, and also Christine, and also Anonymous, the anonymous people who donated. So thanks again for doing that. And if you can do that, I really appreciate it. And if you could also follow me on my other social media sites such as Gab, Parler, BitChute, YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook, that'll be really appreciated as well. I hope you all have a good day. God bless.